Changes are coming. Let me show you what's out there. You might notice this area right here. You're looking at that. There is an area of low pressure back in the central U.S. producing rain across portions of Kansas and Oklahoma. And this system, it's got a little bit of punch to it, but this is actually going to move off to the east-northeast. It's actually this area we're watching down here in the Gulf of Mexico that is likely to strengthen as it moves up to the northeast and through our area. So coming up the coast, this area of low pressure, and it will eventually bring some wind and rain. You see the development Saturday and that rain spreading up across the Carolinas and eventually into Hampton Roads. Not only significant rain, but potentially some stronger winds as well. Let's talk about the storm threats Sunday into Monday. I think the greatest threat will be for some gusty winds, especially near the coast, where we could see winds up around 40 to even 45 or 50 miles per hour potentially. Hail, minimal threat. Tornadoes, again, we are not outlooked by the Storm Prediction Center for any real threat with that. But again, significant rain, 1 to 3 inches, maybe some areas a little bit more, and wind appear to be the primary threats. And of course, if we do have all of this coming together, as we believe we will, we'll be ready to go into storm mode Sunday night and into Monday with this coastal low. Today, sunshine, enjoy it. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. Tonight, mainly clear as well. Temperatures tonight still down into the 20s for our inland locations, but we'll be in the mid to upper 30s near the coast. Tomorrow starts off mostly sunny, but we will see increasing high thin clouds later in the day, and then overnight into early Sunday, maybe a little spit or sprinkle here or there. For the most part, not a lot of rain, but I do expect the clouds to continue to increase. The rain is coming, though, late Sunday morning and through the middle part of the day. That's when the rain really overtakes the region. Now, notice the temperature is warmer into the low 60s. That low is going to come right over us, and with it, we'll get an east wind here picking up, and eventually those winds kind of shifting around a little bit as we get heavier rain and that low tracks through the area. So we're going to be watching this carefully, again, as it moves through some periods of heavier rain as we go through the overnight Sunday into early Monday. A lot of that energy pulls to the north, but we'll still be left with some showers on Monday. Here's another look at the system from the Futurecast based on the European model. You'll see how it tracks right up through our area and then eventually moves off. On the back side of it, we might see a couple of sprinkles, even maybe early Tuesday morning, but chances pretty low there, only about 20 to 25%. And then cooler air settles in Tuesday and Wednesday's highs in the upper 40s. Quite a change from what we're going to experience between now and then. All right, here's a look at the wind profile. And again, this is based on the European model, just to give you a feel. We're in good shape through the day today. Light winds tonight and tomorrow, but by Sunday morning, we start to see the winds ticking up just a little bit down around Hatteras. You'll see the winds increasing later in the day on Sunday. It's really going to be Sunday night into early Monday that we get the stronger winds. Now, this is just a model. Again, the European model projecting those really powerful winds down around Hatteras. It's possible we could see some winds, I think 40 to maybe even 50 miles per hour along the coast and near the water. That's what the models are projecting. I don't know that we'll see it quite that strong as the model was suggesting down around Hatteras, but we'll continue to watch this and refine the forecast as we get closer to it, as we have a couple days to still watch and see how things develop. You'll notice the winds shifting around early Monday, so I do expect water levels to come up a little bit there late Sunday, so we'll be watching the tides, but at this point, models are suggesting we shouldn't have too much trouble with that here in Hampton Roads. I do expect water levels to be up in the bay as we go late Sunday. By Monday morning, with the winds shifting around, we're going to turn our attention back towards the eastern shore on the bay side. We might see some minor tidal flooding there, and we'll be watching the sound side as well with the winds kind of blowing across from west to east. Now into Monday, the winds will eventually relax, but it is going to be windy Sunday into Monday. Rainfall projections, and again, this is just the model outlook right now, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches near the coast, 2 to 4 inches a little farther inland. Again, these numbers may be adjusted up or down, but I'd say 1 to 3, a pretty good range for most of the area.